as the conflict between the United States and Iran intensifies, questions are mounting over the cost of the war for Washington. While the Pentagon has not yet released an official estimate, reports from US media suggest that the conflict could be costing between $1 to $2 billion a day. According to Pentagon officials quoted by US outlets, the first week of the war alone cost nearly $6 billion. Some congressional sources believe that daily spending may have reached close to $2 billion during the early phase of operations. However, analysts say that the long-term daily cost is likely to be lower. Experts from the Penn Wharton Budget Model estimate that after the initial surge, the war may cost closer to $800 million per day. A major reason for the high expenses is the large-scale deployment of US military assets in the West Asia, including more than 120 aircraft, advanced fighter jets such as F-35s and F-22s, and multiple carrier strike groups. The cost is also being driven by the massive use of expensive munitions, including interceptor missiles used to shoot down Iranian drones and missiles, which can cost millions of dollars for a single launch. A study for the Center for Strategic and International Studies estimates the United States spent $3.7 billion in the first 100 hours of the conflict, largely due to the use of replacement of more than 2,000 munitions. Lawmakers in Washington are now seeking a clearer picture of the war's financial impact. Representative Brendan Boyle has asked the Congressional Budget Office to conduct a full analysis of the operational, logistical, and economic cost of the conflict. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is expected to request additional funding from Congress, with reports suggesting a $50 billion supplemental budget request could be submitted to replenish weapons and equipment already used in the war. Analysts say if the conflict continues for several months, the total cost to US taxpayers could reach around $65 billion. With midterm elections approaching, the rising financial burden of the war is expected to become a major political issue in Washington. Well, a major development and a major sources coming in on what US is now spending on its war against Iran, billions of dollars burning daily as US continues its offensive. It is largely cited to the deployment of weapons and munitions in the West Asia, including the carrier group strikes, F-35s and bombers. With the war, with the de-escalation not in sight, US is now looking at losing millions and billions of dollars in its offensive war against Iran.